All right, guys, Dominick Izzo out here in Chicago. Izzo Wing Chun. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to do a really quick video on two videos that I saw years ago that really kind of made me go, damn, this is Wing Chun that I want to know more about. And it's going to kind of fall back more into the whether or not you guys are like, what do you think of so-and-so? And what do you think of so-and-so? It's going to kind of answer your questions on that, right? Remember, if you're new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're returning here, if you're new to, hit that thanks button. Show some love for what we're doing here on this channel. I hope you guys are enjoying the commentary. I'm reading your comments. I'm taking your suggestions, and I'll be exploring those all later as we go. The first video, I'm going to pull this up. And remember, YouTube wasn't that, I mean, it was, you couldn't watch on your phone years ago, and I had to sneak around like to a computer I was watching. If I was at work, I had to go sneak in the computer and watch it. This is from 2006, Wing Chun Chi Sao Fast and Slow. And this is by the Windy City Wing Chun guys, Ed and Ken. And back then, it was like, this was before the Jin Young era. It was like, dude, Ed and Ken. And I'm going to tell you, so a lot of people want to know what I think about Ed and Ken. I think their Wing Chun is fantastic. I really do. They're underneath the Augustine Fong lineage. I think Jose Grados was as well, too. And I'll get to Jose Grados down the road, too. I think dude, he was another one that I saw later on that was like, fuck, this is Wing Chun. And it was awesome. And again, we know that Jose Grados taught Sean Obasi. Sean Obasi put his money where his mouth is, and that guy stepped in the ring when most of us pussies wouldn't, right? Although I have stepped in the ring before. So there's that. I'm just giving him more credit because he deserves a shit ton of credit. When I saw this video again, too, I didn't know that much about, you know, I was still in the early stages. I really wasn't doing Chi Sao that much. It was a lot of air drills, partner drills, sequence drills, reflex drills are what we would call it, if you will. So the way that I was taught in the beginning, I wasn't allowed to do Chi Sao in the beginning. And then when you see this skill set, you're like, holy shit. I'm going to play this video. It's not long. It's like 2 minutes, but I mean, I just think this is brilliant skill set in action. That's Ed on the left, closest to me, and that's Ken, the taller guy. They're both in my area. I just thought this was fantastic, fantastic skill. And when I saw this for the first time, and still when I watch this now, at this speed, training like this, remember, we're not talking Chi Sao for fighting, because trust me, yes, both these men can fight. I've met Ed. I never met Ken. Ken's a firefighter, he's a great guy. We've had online talks, and I know they disagree with me a lot of stuff, but they've never spoken poorly about me, to my knowledge. So I respect them both about it. Ed, if you know anything about Ed, Ed has no problem. If he's going to say some shit, he's going to say some fucking shit. Because number one, he can back it up. Number two, he doesn't give a shit. That's why I like him as much as I do. But look at this skill set. This is awesome Chi Sao. This really is. This is Chi Sao for understanding your body motion, body mechanics. This could be considered a little bit more defensive, but it's fucking fantastic, dude. Get out of the way here. Look at this go. This was just really, really, really good shit. This was, in my opinion, the training aspect of it. The skill set, just learning, you know, your body position, reflexive movement, center line recovery, and defense. And you can look at this. Ed is almost 100% defensive in this. And that's why I like this so much. Yeah, this is good Chi Sao. I haven't seen this in years. This is good stuff. Huh. This is great. I'm going to let this play out. I think he's got a couple more seconds. Yep. All right, that's that. That's Windy City Wing Chun. Windy City Wing Chun. Ed Cruz and Ken. Go check their stuff out. I honestly, it's Ken Weingart, I believe it is. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name correctly. Ed and Ken are another like Jin Young channel where they break down every meticulous aspect of the art, from the body mechanics to the meaning behind something. They go into far greater detail and teachings than a lot of my content, but I do. I mean, I started to break it down more and more and more over the years, but they were one of the pioneers to do it. They were one of the first Wing Chun channels on YouTube that really were a reference for all of us to go, these guys are the shit, and their content still. I mean, I wish they would put out more content, but they have a ton Hey, if you're just starting your Wing Chun journey or you want to go reflect back on it, they've got some incredible content up there. But as I moved on, like, so obviously I didn't have the skill set that Ed had at that time, right? I'm watching and I'm going, I can't defend like this guy. And for me, now we're relatively the same height, so we're both shorter guys, and this wasn't explained to me, right? So if you see this for the first time, you're watching this going, oh, this is Wing Chun. Wing Chun is purely defensive. You don't know what Ed is doing and why he's doing it. So, and I was guilty of that in the beginning. I'm going, all right, this is awesome. I can Wu Sao and Pak Sao and Bong Sao. And you know where that leads to in the fighting context of your Wing Chun journey, right? You know what that's going to wind up going to. It's wrong. So then I stumbled upon this one. Now, this was, in my opinion, this is still his best one out there. This is Alan Orr. And again, I'm going to tell you, Alan Orr was another one in the beginning, right? He was in the magazines. He had the DVDs out. He was another big name that all of us looked at. This was before the internet. And then when the internet comes out, you're like, look at the skill set. His stuff is for fighting. Alan's stuff, I did not understand this when I first watched it. I'm like, okay, this is not clean chi sao as compared to like what Ed does or what Ip Ching does, Ip Chun does, Sam Kwok does. I didn't understand the importance of this type of chi sao. And it was like, dude, we're built relatively the same, right? I think we're about the same height. We're both very, very thick guys who are muscular. And we use that. A lot of people, oh, you're using your muscle in Wing Chun. Why the fuck shouldn't you? Alan Orr was one of the first guys to give me the mental permission to say, you got muscle? Fucking use it. And it was evident in the power display that he put in his chi sao. Again, short video. I'm going to let it play in its entirety. This is one of the best chi sao videos out there. It's just always has been. Again, I haven't seen this in years. Looking forward to watching this one again. This is overwhelming energy you can't keep up with. Showing him his centers open. Look at, there's going to be some struggling and muscling, but it's important. And it also shows, oh, you mean you can get in on the Sifu? Of course you can. It shows the importance of doing that. Again, this is one of the best chi sao videos for reality. You can, and this is how most of us train. This was another green light for me to give me permission to teach my students that it's okay to chi sao like this. You're supposed to. This is grappling. This is fighting application. This is good shit. We'll let the last minute play out. This is good stuff. You hear the breathing because it's fucking strenuous. So many people think you gotta breathe. You should be able to fight through the heavy breath. Fuck that, dude. This is fighting. This is chi sao as far as I'm concerned in application. This is chi sao how it should be when you get to that level of, okay, you know what you're doing? Let's chi sao. This is controlled. This is still getting some hits in. They want to haul off, they can. And look where it all leads. So a lot of people were asking me my thoughts on Alan Orr, some other stuff. I came up, like, I wanted to go back to finding out the shit that made me kind of like really get a passion for Wing Chun years ago once YouTube came out. And those are two videos. And you saw two completely different types of chi sao. They're both incredibly important to have. And both of those guys are fucking top shelf for what they do. Their skill set is unquestionable. They really are. I'll endorse them 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. But again, I think that is a great type of chi style energy to have, both for learning and then applying. And I think that those are both amazing representations and ambassadors for our art. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hit that like button, subscribe button, comment in the comment section what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys on the next video.